Day 56. We got up early and started about 4:15. If you can believe it, this was actually my idea because today is going to be hot and it's going to be open and exposed. Like it's just 5 o'clock now and we're already taking clothes off. That does not bode well for hiking a lot during the afternoon. So, trying to at least get this climb done, the main part of it, as early as possible so that whenever it does get hot, we can just crawl under a bush or hide under a tree and take a nap. But for now, it's kind of nice out here. It's quiet and peaceful. You can see all the surrounding peaks still have plenty of snow on them. And yeah, it's just really pleasant right now, so it's all good. Well, we're missing the sunset or sunrise. I never see a sunrise because every time we turn a corner there's a new hill, but oh, the clouds are beautiful. Kind of sunset-y. Oh, and hey, a little downhill. Woo! That's awesome. Just beautiful morning with the clouds. Like the way the snow looks on the mountain back there. Ah, gorgeous. Ooh, hello, bird. Really nice out. Ah, great views today. So we're at the Watershed Divide and apparently entering Fremont County, but what the hell? $50 fine, huh? It's a Class 2 petty offense. $50 for leaving your fire going before you leave your camp and potentially setting the forest on fire. Doesn't seem particularly punitive. It's really pretty up here. I don't know what that sign was trying to say. Something about maintenance. Hunter maintenance? I don't know. But oof, sun's out. And I don't get to see sunrises very often. I kind of miss the actual sunrise, but whatever, still beautiful. So the route map says we pass a very nice old cabin to the left. I like their descriptions. Very nice old cabin. Probably meant that one. But, you know, a couple. Oh, there's the outhouse. Darn, no privy for us. Looks like people live here. That's kind of cool. Would not be a bad place to live. Like their gate. And their motor oil. So the bike map says that there's a duck pond, but it's another 3 miles up. It's on the left, but here's a nice little pond too. And it has rocks for the outflow. Really pretty. Hello. We got a bunch of cows, all different sizes, kicking up dust with cow poo in it. I think we're surrounded now. Hi. Yeah, we're surrounded. It's okay. You guys are so busted. I hate stressing out the cows. That poor guy. Sorry, fella or lady. These are cool. They look like stop motion critters. I wonder if it's because the sun's like getting on them now. Or they're having seizures. Maybe they're epileptic caterpillars. I don't know. Never seen those before. Some of them are definitely more in need of a shave than others. And the cows are very angry. We separated them from their other half of their cow herd. Oops. These people have little bird houses on all their fence posts. Well, on all the wood ones anyway. That's really sweet. I wonder what, if any, kind of birds live in them. A nice spot down here. There's an old homestead back there. But it looks like a different property. These guys have their place and birdhouses. Oh man, that's a fancy one. So here's what the bike map calls a duck pond. No, it's a cow pond. At least it doesn't look horribly brown and disgusting, but it is surrounded by a shitload of cows and a fence. Damn. And probably the people that own all of this. Hopefully we can find some outlet and not have to trespass. But I have no idea where the next water is. And the water that was supposed to have been up on the other side of the mountain didn't exist. Ute Creek, which looked fairly reliable. Oh, look, there are ducks in there. Maybe that's why they call it a duck pond. There's 3 ducks in there and 700 fucking cows around it. Awesome. All right, and a stampede. Sorry, cows. We're like batting 0 on cow connections today. They just don't like us. I don't know why. All right, so we're gonna pass on the cow and duck pond. On Gaia, it looks like there are 5 potential sources in the next couple 3 miles. It's still cool out, thank goodness. It's overcast, which helps a ton. And it's still early, it's only like 8. So hopefully one of those blue lines on the Gaia topo will actually have some water. This side of the hill is definitely way moister and wetter than the other side was, but it's also a little more rolling hill, so it's not like there's going to be a bunch of melt off or anything like that. We'll see. We're definitely going to try our luck and press on to avoid trespassing just so we can drink cow shit. Sounds like lose-lose. Looks like we're going to lose our cloud cover soon. But on the plus side, we've pretty much already done, I think, the majority of our climbing for today, so nice. Get that out of the way. Anyway, we're definitely going down now. Yay! What's up? Man, there's like hella signs right here. I want to make sure you know where you're going. Hartselle, that's our next town stop. Apparently it's not really much of a town though, but they have a little general or grocery store. Oh, hopefully better than the one in Poncha Springs. And they have a couple of restaurants. I hope are open on Monday because we're thinking we might be able to get there in time for breakfast tomorrow. Bacon! So the map says that from this point, the route changes from high forest area to great open basins, and that's no lie. Normally they'd be all brown, but at least they're super green. That's nice because we don't have any more clouds. And anyway, we took one last break in that shade up there by those aspen trees because who knows when the next shade's going to be. But on the plus side, I did see that we should be crossing Badger Creek here in a couple of miles or so. So we are not going to die of dehydration. Yay! All right, well, we just turned a corner from the high forested area. Actually, it hasn't been total forest for a while, but great open basins. Holy crap. They were not kidding. Try and get through as much of this as possible while it's still cool and reasonable out. Damn. That sun is definitely gonna be out and about today. And those clouds, the other side of the mountain looked like it was in a storm, but yeah, once we got over the top of the hill, it was pretty much blue skies. And then there was like a little fluffy bunch of clouds covering the sun for a while, but that's done. This is out here. Wonder why that area has the really short, darker green grass. Oh, it's beautiful out here though. Love that it's so green, green, green. So apparently we're entering Upper Badger Creek State Trust lands. It says we're allowed to be here from October 1st, or public access is limited to hunting only. Hopefully that doesn't count people as strolling through. Not gonna be fishing today. Darn it. Okay, so the map says we ford Beaver Creek. Should be right up in here somewhere. And it does not look promising because I don't see any water on the road. Hopefully it's down at the bottom of that little bit right there, because otherwise we're in trouble. It's hot out here, there's no shade, and it's only like 9:30. And we each have less than a liter of water with no idea when the next water is, and obviously no civilization anywhere around. We haven't seen a car all morning. That's not true. We saw one car this morning. That was way back up on the hill. Oh, fingers crossed. All right, I can confirm visual on a tiny trickle of water. They still made it sound like a ford, all like dangerous and everything. But hey, water's water, and it's running. There's no cows around here. I'm sure there normally are, but oh, I smell cow. They're definitely not all up in our pond water, and we are not having to trespass, so score. Hopefully we can find some shade up in here somewhere. And here we have our giant ford of Badger Creek. Must be an old topo map because now there's a dirt bridge over it with a culvert. But hey, it's flowing a little. That's better than nothing. We'll take it. So we just left the Upper Badger Creek State Trust land public access area with all its fancy no camping, stay on the designated road. I don't know, we've been through there. I'm not sure why people would go there to recreate except to hunt, because I mean, it's not like animals can hide out here. Holy crap, we can't. They can't either. And that creek was surely not big enough to fish in. And the biggest thing I saw in there was some water bugs. But whoa, yep, we got lots more of this ahead of us. Woohoo! So it's like 11:30. We've already done around 16 miles today. I mean, like, there is not shit out here, so it's not like we can lounge around and take naps and laze in the shade. There's no shade. There's nothing, especially at this time of the day. I just checked the creek bed of Wagon Tongue Creek, which on the map also looks like it's supposed to be around dry. So it's a good thing we picked up like a couple of liters each at that last, the Upper Badger Creek or whatever. Anyway, at least there's a slight breeze. But yeah, it'd be nice if there was a little bit of shade. The breeze is actually nice and cool, but man, the sun exposure is brutal. We'll find something. So in the absence of shade, there is a little bit of a breeze here, so we decided to sit and take a break. Well, I did. And we ate a bunch, and those two guys rode up. They they're sort of patrolling the divide trail right now. I guess there's a race on, and so they're cheering people on. But one of them hooked us up with a bunch of fresh cherries. Oh my God, they're delicious. So of course, the cows come running. No, now we're buddies, huh? Now we're buddies. Now the high mountains in front of us look way more snow covered than the high mountains behind us to the south. Goodness. I'm not sure what mountains those are relative to the official CDT, but oof, they still look real snowed in. Well, we're headed towards that, but unfortunately, we got a tailwind, which is actually normally a good thing, but it's carrying that. Definitely gonna get damp, a little bit moist, definitely moist. Oh, damn, I just like stepped out to see an even broader range of the high mountains. They look beautiful from down here. So nice to look at them from a distance. Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna get gnarly. I'm gonna have to back up this phone. Well, we had a good run, and now it's over. So, we're hunkered down next to a cattle loading chute because it's a little bit blocking the rain and the wind. The wind's not too bad, and I've got my sit sheet wrapped around me like a poncho because my rain jacket is so deep in my sleeping bag, everything would just get soaked if I went in for it. So, whatever. These rains usually only last like 15-20 minutes, so here's hoping. In the meantime, I guess we'll just settle in and watch the show and stay low. It's thunder and lightning and rain. It's scary. Well, all right, another tragedy nearly averted. Yeah, the birds started cheeping again, so I figured that's as good a sign as any that the threat of being struck to death by lightning is probably past. So, this still sprinkling. I got my windbreaker on. It's not waterproof, but it's warm. So that's nice because it actually got cold. My God, like an hour ago we were complaining about the heat. Anyway, looks like we're walking towards more rain. See how that goes. But at least the thunder and lightning's chilled out. Oh, my little rain. Whatever. I still don't want to dig out my rain stuff. So I'll suck it up and live with it. See how much farther we can get. Oh, so, hey. Remember the last time you saw me? I was just hiding in a cow chute, trying to get away from being struck by lightning. And then we started to walk again. Seems like a really long time ago. Because what happened was we started walking, and the husband of the couple that had given me the water earlier had actually taken his truck back out and was looking for us because of all of the storming going on. He also checked the weather, which showed that it was supposed to be 80% chance of thunderstorms and like major heavy thunderstorms all night long all around here. So he and his wife decided that he was going to come out looking for us. He drove by when we were hiding by the chute and didn't see us, but he caught us as he was driving back towards his place here in South Park. But yes, so what happened is, obviously, he picked us up. He and his wife, Joan, this is Rollin and Joan, amazing people. Like, again, another example of an interaction we would never have had it not been for this trail and just meeting people like that stopped to talk to us. And oh my goodness, and they have been amazing. I mean, they brought us to their cabin, and this is like, they actually, like, this is their vacation cabin or their second home cabin. They came here to do a project. The project was not intended to be us, but apparently is now us. You know, but they came, basically saved us from a night of misery. And not only that, but we have a bed. We got to take hot showers. Joan made an amazing chili. There's been wine, beer. Oh my goodness, just the most amazing, generous host I could ever ask for. And I like what Roland said. He said that he reminds us, or that we remind him like of a younger version of he and Joan. Like it was basically the same 4 people, or the same 2 couples. I don't know, I guess it would be the same 1 couple, but just like one a little bit earlier, one a little bit later. But oh my goodness, like we just definitely lucky, because you can probably hear it's pouring right now. It was thundering and lightning earlier. It's supposed to do this all night. We were going to try and get up early and go into the town. I can't remember the name of the town now. It starts with a H. Anyway, we were Hartselle. We were trying to get into Hartselle early tomorrow morning, wake up early. You don't wake up early for weather like this, so we wouldn't get there until like mid-afternoon anyway. He said he would drop us back off right where he found us, so don't miss any track. Wow, what an amazing day this has turned out to be. From like, you know, the being really hot and exposed, to being freezing cold and rained on, to this. I am so full. I am so grateful. Thank you so much, Roland and Joan, and Nina, the cute dog, also very cute.